Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you some of my most recent perfume fails, and these are perfumes I've recently purchased. Some of them were blind, a lot of them were not blind, but for whatever reason these ones are just not working out, and some of them are pretty popular, pretty hyped up, so I wanted to give you guys my opinion on them and maybe save you from making the same mistake and blind buying a perfume that's really hyped up that isn't going to work for you. So I'm not really disappointed because I did actually purchase like over 10 perfumes and most of them worked out pretty good. So these are just the ones that are not working out. I'll share with you whether they were blind, whether they weren't, what my thoughts are. And yeah, so it's kind of a negative video. It's kind of like a down in the dumps, ho-hum, I blew a lot of money video. But maybe you'll enjoy this. And then stay tuned to make sure you are subscribed if you love perfume content, because I will also be sharing with you my wins, my 10 out of 10 epic win perfume haul perfumes in another video. And I also have a perfume declutter coming. So we have a whole bunch of stuff coming in the next week or so. And without too much further ado, let's jump on into today's video. Okay guys, good morning. I am back. I have a lot of videos to make over the next week or two. Make sure that your notifications are turned on. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. We have a perfume haul, a perfume declutter. We have fall perfumes. We have a whole bunch of perfumes coming. Different houses I'm going to be talking about. A couple of other things that I've been loving this last couple months that I want to share with you. And yeah, you won't want to miss it. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being patient. I've been working a lot at my day job, like ridiculous amount, and now it's time to decompress and talk about perfumes and have coffee and live my best life. Sipping coffee with my straw because I have Invisalign, and this is my nail polish color today, very basic. Actually, this is just gel polish. I did it on my own, really liking it, super simple. And let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so the first fragrance that is a little bit of a fail for me, and I'm not 100% sure, I might change my mind about it, but I don't think I will, is Tom Ford Rose Prick. And how I ended up with this ridiculously expensive 30 ml bottle of perfume, because when I was on vacation, I actually smelled all of the Tom Ford perfumes, and this is the one that stood out to me. This is the one that I liked the most, or I thought I liked it the most. And I liked a lot of perfumes that day. There was quite a few that really stood out to me that I could have purchased. You guys know which one I actually purchased if you watched my Vegas perfume video. But this was the Tom Ford that I thought, oh, I really like that. And actually my partner liked it too. And I got back home in Canada and I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I thought, you know what? So many people do love it. I bet you it'll work out for me and it'll be great. I really liked it in store. It was a bit of a splurge, very expensive. A little 30 ml bottle of Rose Prick costs $250. Very, very pricey. I purchased it. I was so excited. I was sure I was gonna love it. And after I've worn it a few times, I just don't think it's working out for me. So you guys, this is kind of a spicy patchouli rose, basically. It opens with Sichuan pepper, if I'm saying that properly, and turmeric. There are 3 different types of rose in here. There's also patchouli and tonka bean. And I was telling my friend about this, you guys. I swear the people in Vegas infuse their perfume testing strips with vanilla. I could almost swear, which would make sense because that would get people to buy more perfumes, but I could swear this had more tonka bean in it. I could swear this was more feminine. It wasn't so spicy. It wasn't quite as heavy on the patchouli. When I smelled this in person, you guys, like at the store, I thought it was so beautiful. It smelled totally different to me than it does now. Upon getting it here at home, I just don't absolutely love it. So I do want to give you a close-up of the bottle. How cute is the bottle? I love this color. I really want this to work for me because the bottle is so gorgeous. I would love to have it displayed on my vanity. I would love to have it. I would love to add this one to my collection, essentially. Something that's kind of weird is the lid is a different color than the bottle. I don't know if you noticed that, but I looked at other people's pictures, like on Fragram, Instagram, and yeah, the lid is just a little bit lighter than the bottle, but whatever, it's still really cute. So let me just take the lid off here. So you guys, when I first spray this, I don't know. When you first spray it, it's quite peppery and spicy and strong. There is a little bit of a subtle femininity to it. I think definitely unisex, leaning feminine, but there is a lot of patchouli in here as well. So it's a very spicy patchouli rose. It almost smells like there's musk in here, but there isn't musk. It's kind of a sexy perfume. Like, If you like those kind of patchouli sexy perfumes, you know, like Agent Provocateur, Fatale, you know, Fatale Intense, Agent Provocateur, those kind of like sexy patchouli musky scents, you might really like this. I think it's a little too spicy for me, and I think it's a little too much patchouli for me. Yeah, I don't know. I want to like this, you guys, but at this point, I'm forcing myself to like it, so I don't think it's gonna work out. I'm really disappointed because I just love the bottle, and I was really hoping that I would love this as much having it and wearing it as I did when I first smelt it, and I don't know. I must have been influenced by other scents around me. I must have been influenced by, I don't know, maybe there was too many other smells in the air or something, but it smelled totally different to me in the store than it does here. So, little lesson to really test your perfumes very well before making an investment. I'm not too concerned about it. I've already had a few people ask about this one. I know I can find it a new home. A little bit pricey, but yeah. So this one is a fail, unfortunately for me. If you have tried Rose Prick, please let me know your thoughts down below. The next one, you guys, is from Van Cleef & Arpels, and this is Bois d'Amande. Now, I did feature this on my Instagram. I shared a photo of it. At that point, I had just unboxed it. I hadn't really tested it out. And this is another case of one that is quite talked about in the community. People really like it. And also, I smelt this one on vacation and really liked it. And again, I had been testing numerous perfumes, so I might have picked up a little bit more on a certain note in here when I first smelt it than I would have in person, just because you're testing so many perfumes during the same day. But in any case, I decided to add this one to my collection as well because I thought it was really beautiful. And this is one that unfortunately is not going to work for me. So Bois d'Amande from Van Cleef & Arpels, first of all, absolutely exquisite packaging. I love these bottles so very much. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Van Cleef & Arpels. I have Orchidée Vanille, and I also have Santal Blanc, which I love. So this is an almond perfume. This is an almond woody perfume. It has almond, lemon, Virginia cedar, vanilla, and musk. What I remember this smelling like is quite sweet. I remember the vanilla and I remember the almond. I don't remember it being very woody. And unfortunately, something I've noticed with a lot of fragrances, especially if they have anything like cedar or driftwood, really pulls woody on my skin. I don't know what it is, but on clothing, this is quite a sweet, nutty vanilla. It's beautiful. It's a little bit woody, but not too woody. But when I get this on my skin, it just pulls incredibly woody, and I do not like it. I don't mind a perfume that leans masculine. I don't mind some masculine notes, but this one is just too woody for me. I think it stinks on me, to be honest. It smells nice on paper, but on my skin, it stinks. So this is, again, a little bit of a pricey fail. I was really hoping it would work for me. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about Bois d'Amande. So this is one that I would say definitely try before you buy, unless you love woody perfumes. If you love a woody perfume, you love cedar, you don't mind if your skin smells like a library, or if you don't mind if your skin smells like you just left a sauna or a library or something, then this might work for you. But this is just definitely not working for me. Okay, you guys, and this is probably my most disappointing fail of today's video. My most disappointing. This is a very pricey brand. If you've never heard of it, this is INITIO or INITIO. I'm not sure if people call it both. I'm going to call it INITIO. And this is REHAB, you guys. This is a very, very, very pricey bottle. And I paid full retail price for it. I bought it here in Canada from a local niche distributor. And again, this is one that I have smelt. This was not blind. I would not normally ever spend this much money on a blind perfume, especially if it was so risky, because it is a different type of scent profile to what I would normally wear. This one I smelt in the store. This one I sprayed a few times. I thought that I really liked it. I've always really wanted an INITIO perfume. None of them have worked out for me. A lot of them just happen to be a little too out there for me, or a little too masculine, or whatever the case is. This one I thought I loved, and I got it, and I do not enjoy when I wear this. Super disappointing. So the notes that you have in here are lavender, bergamot, vetiver, cedar, patchouli, sandalwood, musk, and guaiac wood or guaiac wood. I'm not sure what that smells like. So I almost actually pick up on a tobacco note in here as well. What this smells like to me is a very subtly sweet, woody, aromatic tobacco perfume. I don't know if it's just not listed, but I do pick up almost on a tobacco note in here. This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, you guys. I can't even stress it enough. This is gorgeous. People who love this, and the bottle is just absolutely breathtaking. I want desperately to keep this, and I want to have it in my collection, but I cannot keep a perfume no matter how good it is, no matter how hyped up it is, no matter how amazing it is. I have to love it myself. I have to wear it, and I'm not gonna wear this. So this is easily my most disappointing purchase. I was so excited to get this, and I thought that I had a recollection in my head of how much I liked it and how good it smelled. And yeah, on first spray, it is really good, but once I get it on myself, it becomes so masculine. It becomes so, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. So this is another example of really test out perfumes very well before you get them. I should have taken my time. I was basically being frivolous, and yeah, this one is just not working out for me. If you guys have an INITIO that you can recommend to me, please let me know down below. There's so many good ones out there, but a lot of them I find a little too masculine, and maybe I just have to wear it a few times and maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe my boyfriend will really like it. I'm gonna ask him what he thinks. Maybe he'll like it. I'll give it to him. It is a little bit more masculine. I think it's very sexy. I love this, you guys. Like, even when I spray it on paper still, or when I spray it in the air, I still love it. But when I wear it, I'm not enjoying it. So that is INITIO REHAB. The next one, you guys, is in this absolutely beautiful bottle. This is from the Vestiaire de Parfum collection from Yves Saint Laurent, and this is CAPELINE. Now, again, you guys, this is one I smelt when I was on vacation, and I have like this distinct photographic memory of smelling this perfume, talking to the sales associate, and I remember it smelling very fresh, floral, just like a beautiful aquatic summer scent. And again, now that I have it here in my arms, it smells very different. Honestly, you guys, I think they have tainted tester strips in the States. I don't know why, but every perfume I smelt down there smells drastically different to me now that I'm up here. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm still not sure how I feel about this one 100%. This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, you guys, but I just don't know if it's going to be a keeper. It's gorgeous. I like it. I could wear it. So this opens with bergamot and mandarin orange. In the middle you have lily, ylang ylang, seawater, and neroli. And in the base you have vanilla absolute, musk, and vetiver, white musk, sorry. So what I really get from this is that seawater, that bergamot, the ylang ylang, the neroli. This is like a very fresh, aquatic, oceanside, yellow floral fragrance. It's beautiful. It's pretty. I can picture myself wearing this on vacation. You could wear this with like a nice straw hat, a beautiful white linen sundress. It's just like a perfect resort, vacation, seaside perfume. This would be amazing for the summer. This would be a great signature scent. There's also that really nice vanilla in the dry down, so it is quite feminine. And you guys, this is beautiful. I mean, look at this bottle. Look at the cap. It is a little bit dirty from my fingerprints. But I'm in love with this bottle. And just so that you guys know, I do have one from this collection that I do absolutely love. I will be sharing that with you in an upcoming video. So it's looking pretty drab right now, and it's looking pretty like disappointing, but I promise I have some really, really good ones to share with you. These are just the ones that didn't work out. So yeah, CAPELINE, beautiful. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's a really pretty perfume, great for the summer, but there's just something about it that doesn't sit well with me. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that lily, because I'm not a huge fan of lily, like in general. Even the flower lily, I don't love the way it smells unless it's sitting in my house as decor, but lily can be very, very overpowering, and I do think that that is what is in here that is making it kind of just too overpowering for me. So beautiful bottle, beautiful label. Again, it has this gorgeous, gorgeous magnetized cap. You can see the detail on the cap. It's just so pretty and amazing. But yeah, this is not going to work out for me. If you like yellow floral, if you like sea notes, if you like fresh perfumes, aquatic, summertime, and if you like lily, you might really, really like this. I just don't think it's going to work out for me. And the last one, you guys, and this one is also very, very disappointing, but for a different reason. This is XERJOFF ITALICA. This is from the Codymarieb line, and this is the 2021 version. So there's actually two different versions. If you look online, there's the previous one and there's this formulation. This formulation was more appealing to me because it has toffee in it. It looks a little bit more sweeter and a little bit more gourmand and less nutty, which is what I was after. So ITALICA, you guys, is widely known as one of the yummiest gourmands that you hear about all over YouTube. If people talk about yummy gourmands, they talk about almond, they talk about sexy gourmand, why is it sticking? They talk about sexy gourmand perfumes, nutty, sweet, almondy. This is at the top of so many people's gourmand list, and I thought that this would be a shoo-in. This was a blind buy, and it's just not working for me. So this has notes of almond, milk, and saffron in the opening. In the middle you have toffee and bourbon vanilla, and in the base you have white musk and sandalwood. The notes that stick out the most are that milk, the almond, and the toffee. This is a very creamy, nutty, lactonic, almondy, sweet scent. I do want to give you a close-up of the bottle. How beautiful is this bottle? I am beyond disappointed. I'm beyond disappointed that this isn't working for me. Such a beautiful scent, you guys, but the issue with this one for me is that this one is too almondy for me. It's just too almondy. I think the almond and the saffron mixed together isn't working. I don't particularly love a perfume that is straight up almond. I like almond perfumes, but they need to be really, really well balanced with the other notes. And for me, this is like primarily almond. It's very, very nutty, and then it's sweet. It's not the other way around. This reminds me actually a lot of the Solskjaer Bum Bum Cream or Boom Boom Cream. It reminds me a little bit of that, except I prefer the Bum Bum Cream because that one is a little bit more caramelly sweet. I think there's also pistachio or something in there. This one is all about that almond and that toffee and those milky notes. And I don't mind it, you guys. Like, when I first sprayed this, actually, my initial impression was, wow. When I first sprayed this, I was like,
oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is the best thing I've ever smelled in my life.
Like, literally, I was so blown away. It was so beautiful. But it does become overwhelmingly almondy for me, and I just don't like it. I just can't do it. So this is the stunning bottle, and this is the box that it comes with. I mean, this is just beautiful. I don't even know where to begin. Everything about XERJOFF is so gorgeous. I love the branding, the presentation, the luxury. Everything about it is amazing. It does have the little pull tab on the side so you can pull the perfume out. I mean, just amazing, just amazing. But yeah, unfortunately, the scent itself just doesn't work for me, you guys. It's too nutty, it's too almondy. I don't appreciate the saffron that's in there. Yeah, I don't know. I would rather just buy the Solskjaer Bum Bum Cream or the body spray and be done with it. That is more of a nutty gourmand scent I can appreciate, that works for me, that isn't too almondy. So many people love this, you guys, so I think I've sold this already. I think I've already found it a home because I know lots of people are going to write me and ask for it. This has already found a home. So yeah, I would say please don't blind buy this unless you really, really, really like almond. If you like almond, this might be okay for you. But this was a blind buy that just went drastically bad. Drastically bad for me. So really sad, but I'm not going to hold on to it just because it's a popular one. It's got to go. So XERJOFF ITALICA. So you guys, those are my 5 blind buy fails, or not so blind. Actually, none of these were blind except for the ITALICA, which is really bizarre. How crazy is it that I smelled all of these before and they still all ended up not working out? It just goes to show that sometimes even when you try things, they don't end up working out. And sometimes when you don't try them, they end up being incredible. Because as you guys know, I have blind purchased some perfumes that have become some of my favorites. So it can just go either way. And this is like, you know, I could buy a car with this amount of money. I could probably buy, like, you know, some old car. So I just don't even want to think about it. It's just hugely disappointing. So anyway, these ones, it's okay. I'm accepting my losses. I have some incredible ones coming that I'm going to share with you guys, or ones that are here rather, that I'm going to share with you that were winners, that I love. And I would love to hear your thoughts on these perfumes down below. So you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on these unfortunately failed perfumes. Let me know down below, what was your most recent blind buy fail, and were you tempted to get any of these, and probably some of them you haven't heard of before. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye for now.